Happy Monday everyone, and welcome to another Beardy Adventures video. Now, today, zoom in, we'll talk to you about some TV shows. Now, I was going to do my ultimate TV shows of all time, but I thought no, I can save that for another time. I thought I'm going to tell you about the top 5 TV shows that I'm watching now. So, number 1, these aren't in any particular order. Number 1, I'm kind of a little bit ashamed of. It's on ITV2, and it's called Ibiza Weekender. I don't know if any of you watch it, but if you do, there might be a small minority of you do, but it's absolute car crash TV. It is awful. It follows some reps in Ibiza, and every week they get a group of boys and a group of girls that come out. Basically, it just follows their weekends, so they're there for 2 nights, but the guests, you don't even need the guests. It's all about the drama within all the reps, because reps fall in love with each other, they go out with each other, then they break up, and then they get with other reps, and sometimes they get with the guests. Oh my God, it's just awful television, but me and Lauren, we love it. It's so funny to watch. It's just like the perfect, fun, stupid way to end the weekend before we go back to work. Because, you know, Sunday night you're a bit like, it's work on Monday. But you always think, but hey, it's Ibiza Weekender, so it's all good. So that's my first one. So the next one I'll talk about is a bit of an old school one, and I've never ever seen this before, but I know a load of my friends have watched it, and I kind of like missed the trick then, but it's available on Netflix at the minute, all the series, and it's called Peep Show. Yeah, so it used to be on Channel 4 back in like the early noughties, and then it done a few series, and then it come back for a special one-off series a couple of years ago. This follows 2 best friends called Mark, who's played by David Mitchell, and Jeremy, who is played by Robert Webb. And basically it just follows their lives, and Mark falls in love with a workmate called Sophie, played by Olivia Colman. She's very funny in it. And yeah, basically it's a very awkward comedy. Mark is a very stand-up, you know, he's very work-orientated man. He's a very proper man. He doesn't like to really mess around and stuff. But Jeremy is the complete opposite. Never has a job, wants to be a DJ. He's constantly with different women. And what's really cool about this is that the way it's filmed is that you always see it from the point of somebody. If Mark and Jeremy are talking to each other, you don't have a camera, so you don't see them like talking to each other like that. You'll always be like blah 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 blah, the camera there, and then it's really like it must have been really hard work to do, but it's very clever and it really works well. And I think I'm about 2 series in. So I've still got, not even at the end of the 2nd series yet, so I've still got a way to go on that, but I'm really enjoying that. That's good fun, and that's on Netflix at the minute, so you can get that. So my third one is one that I think it's already been finished airing in America, but we're kind of about halfway through, and that's called, it's on Channel 4, and it's on Tuesdays, very late at night. We always record it and watch it the next day, but it's called This Is Us. Now, I can't really, unless you've seen the first episode, you can't talk about it. I've never quite seen any kind of TV series which is as amazing as this. Every episode we cry. It's just fantastic. The characters are so well written and they're so well acted. Some of them you really like, some of them you like less, but you don't like less because just because they're not very good, because you're supposed to not like them as much. And it's just such a clever programme. If I could urge anybody to watch any TV series this year, then it's that. I don't know, I think Lauren has said, because she spoke about it on our first Screen Time episode, and she said that you unfortunately you can't get the first handful of episodes anymore on 4OD. So it would be a shame. But if you have been watching it, then I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are, because it's just fantastic. Like the cast, I never really recognised much of the cast except for Mandy Moore. But as I say, you can't really talk much about it unless you've seen the first episode. But if you've seen the first episode, then you know exactly what I mean, and I'm sure that you've been enjoying it since then. Now, my fourth one is the best ever British sitcom that's been made, and it is the UK's The Office, which was obviously written by Ricky Gervais. And all of this is available on Netflix at the minute to watch. This series is just the most awkward, cringeworthy, hilarious thing you will ever see. Ricky Gervais as David Brent is just pure genius. He said it's kind of based on a couple of people like that he's had to work for in the past, and like I can't believe there's actual real people like that in the world, and it's just so brilliantly written as well, and there are so many classic moments, so many fantastic episodes. I think everybody's favourite episode, which I kind of agree with, is the training episode. I'm sure the majority of you have already seen it, when David goes back and gets his guitar, and you've got the amazing Martin Freeman in it. He's so funny. You've got Mackenzie Crook. You've got Lucy Davis. The comedy sense, the training one is the best one. But obviously...
And the one where they go to the nightclub.
Oh yeah, and the one where you go to the nightclub. Actually, and the quiz night.
Oh, the quiz night is
the quiz night is definitely the cringiest. Like they're tickle him. Oh god. There's some parts of The Office I still cannot watch. It's like a horror film. I just have to afford it. But I'm sure you would like the ending when David gets his retribution on Neil and Finchy. I kind of like to think that one of the main stories is the kind of the love interest between Tim and Dawn, and of course we all know on the Christmas episode where they finally get together and cry like a baby. Yeah, I don't necessarily anymore. First time I did, I see it, and you just never saw it coming. I don't know if any of you, like, the first time you ever watched it, you thought, oh yeah, they're bound to get together. But no, just when she walked through the back, and then we often sing that song, don't we? The song that's been played. We like that song. And then my final one is very different to The Office and pretty much all the others. It's The Walking Dead. AMC's The Walking Dead. Now, over here in the UK, it's currently being played on Fox UK, because America gets it Sunday night and we get it Monday night. So tonight, actually, because I'm doing this quite late, it's on now, so we're going to watch this on +1. If you don't know about The Walking Dead, is that the main character, Rick Grimes, wakes up from a coma, and the whole world has been changed, and they're not called zombies in this, they're called walkers, and they eat people, and then those people who get eaten also turn into walkers. And he finds a group that involves his wife, and it just evolves from there. There's lots of deaths, lots of surprise moments, lots of trouble, and it seems like and Rick ends up becoming a leader of this group. And so we're now in season 7. The second half of season 7 has just started. So I just want to have a quick chat about season 7. So if you're watching it and you haven't watched season 7, skip ahead a couple of minutes, because I just want to talk about mainly Negan. Negan is just amazing. He's one of the best TV villains ever. The only one that's topping TV villains that's topping it for me is Sherlock's Moriarty, played by Andrew Scott. But Jeffrey Dean Morgan is so awesome. I don't even hate him. Like, he's such a horrible chap, but I just can't hate him because I just think he's so cool. The way he goes about things, like even when he smashed in Glenn's head and Abraham's, I was like, you're still pretty cool. And I don't like Rick's son Carl, so when Negan was going to make Rick chop his arm off, I was kind of hoping he was going to do it.
No, don't say that.
What? I don't like him.
Yeah, but you can't hate someone enough to want to get their arm chopped off.
It's not real.
What? I thought it was a documentary.
It's not real, guys. But yeah, there's so many other cool, like you got Michonne, you got Carol. Carol is one of the most badass women you'll ever come across in TV. She's going through a bit of a quiet patch at the minute, but I feel like when this whole big battle against the saviours, Negan and all of those lot, that she is going to become good again. Because Daryl's been through hell this series, and obviously Daryl and Carol are pretty busy mates. I always kind of thought there might have been something a kind of romantic connection between them. Lauren, you never thought so, did you?
I don't know. I don't
No,
think
I
so.
kind of think there might be. I don't know how long this is going to go on for. But I also think that at the end of this series, I think Rick might get killed. I think he might be killed off. I don't know. Maggie, played by Lauren Cohen, is awesome. And so she's now in charge of the Hilltop. And I just kind of think that she's been primed to become the overall leader. So as long as Bim and Cole don't, if Rick was to go, I can just think it being time. I don't think they'll ever kill off Daryl. I think there'll be an absolute riot if Daryl will be killed off. I know, like I said, I don't know if she's in the shot. I don't think she is.
She's not.
Oh, come a little bit closer. Minnie's just there. So yeah, so that's my 5 favourite TV shows that I'm currently watching. If you completely disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. If you agree with me, let me in the comments below. What are you guys watching? And is there anything that you'd like me to watch or maybe talk about? Because I'm up for giving anything a go, you know that. And yeah, so that's it. So I hope you all had a lovely Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.